Hi everyone, this is Tuplex. Welcome back. Sorry for the slow publication schedule lately. I've been a little bit under the weather, but feeling better now, and hopefully I can continue to get these out on a regular basis. As you'll see, I have hooked up ore to the smelting. So I've now got 4 lines of iron with the Mark II furnaces going onto blue belts. And then I have that routed all the way to where the smelting area previously was, and then up onto the bus. Now the bus itself is still red belts, so that remains to be updated. And as you can see, there's no copper happening right now. But I did hook up copper ore to the lines, and what's remaining to do is to run those lines over to the bus. So we'll work on that today, and then if there's time left, I would like to start to upgrade the mall, or at least the area next to the mall. I think I'll use this area to make the Factorio Extended components. I'd like to start to set some things up over there to make, like the Mark II, Mark III power poles and the assembly machines and stuff like that, so that we can get on with the next phase of the base upgrades. I've added the upgrade planner mod. There was a good observation in one of the comments that that this first section of belt going into the smelting line doesn't need to be blue, because we have a blue belt coming in and then it splits into 2, so we could have red belt the whole way and that'll be enough. So I'm going to, just so I can conserve blue belts, I'm going to start by changing the start by changing these blue belts to red. All right, just so we can save as many blue belts as possible, since those are kind of tough to make. Let's see. Let's do that. And that. So this shouldn't take too long to get done, assuming I have enough red belt on me. I'm running a little bit low, but I think I'll have enough. Maybe I won't. Yeah, I'm down to 1 red belt, so let me get some more. Come into range and wait for the bots to get here. And then the other, another good comment I think was to not allow the trains to wait here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the wait conditions and just have it wait until it's empty, and then go back to the mine until it's full. Maybe that's not going to help though, on second thought, because once they both get full, then I'm still going to have 2 trains waiting. But at least, yeah, I think eventually these chests are going to get full, and I think it's not going to help. What I would need to do is change it so that the train waits here until it needs to go. But that might be tough as well, unless I have, if I had more than 1 iron consuming resource, or more than one iron consuming station, then that could be tough. I'll have to figure out something else there. I think probably what I'm going to have to do is just make a stacker for the main base. I can't really think of any other better solution right now. Okay. So we were going to do, I was going to do 6 belts and 6 belts. I think I'll bring, I guess I could bring 2 copper and then 2 copper. Yeah, I guess I might as well do that since that's how I plan this out. All right. So we're going to have 2 belts here, and then 2 spaces, and then 2 belts here. All right, so I'll just blueprint that to make it a little bit quicker. Okay. And I imagine some of the bots are going to take care of that part, which is why my bots didn't do it. All right, now I'm going to move this pipe. There we go. Okay, and then we'll get rid of those. I'll do the corner myself. And then I'll pick up the blueprint again. Okay. I keep forgetting that I have this belt immunity thing in my armor. I really love that. The only disadvantage is that sometimes you can use the belts to run faster, but I think not getting unintentionally moved around constantly is worth sacrificing that little part of it. Now, what was this? I think this was... yeah, we need iron ore going up there for the titanium plates. And wasn't there... Let me make sure I got... Okay, yeah, I did get the iron plate for the acid. But yeah, we need iron ore going up this line here. All right, so let's not forget that. Well, this is silly. I've got a 4-lane balancer here, and then I have an 8-lane balancer here. Well, I'll just leave this in case I need to bring in more lines of iron. I might need to do that at some point. Okay, well, since I have another balancer there, or since I have a balancer there, I don't think I need this one. So I'll pick this up. And we'll just go straight. And then what I'll do is I'll just tap into this one to get the iron ore for the plates. There. Whoops. And I have them picking up all the iron ore that I get. And I think, yeah, I've got a chest over here that'll feed it to make concrete. And we could start to use up concrete to pave the base. That might be kind of fun to do. And then over here, I've got a chest for copper ore. Just in case copper ore gets in the system, we can feed it to the smelters. You know, we don't need to store that stuff. You know what, maybe I should keep the balancer just so this one doesn't empty out before the other ones do. Yeah, I think I will. That way they'll get pulled from fairly equally. To feed this thing. Right? Yeah. Otherwise all that'll get pulled from this car, and then we might get into a position where some of these other cars are emptying more slowly than this one, and it can cause things to get backed up. That's why it's fairly important to try to empty your train stations as evenly as possible. Okay, where were we? Copper. Let's see, 1, 2. So that's going to go here, and then I'll go there. Okay. Do I need this anymore? Nope, I do not. I do want to keep it here for now. But everything after we can pick up. Okay, so let's pick up all of that. And then we'll pick up all of this. And hopefully we can do it without cutting off power to half the base. I'm not completely confident that we'll be successful there, but let's get rid of these, get rid of that. Everything's still running somehow. Probably through here. Okay, no, that's not powered anymore. So let's fix that. All right. And we'll let the bots handle the rest of it. I don't think I have anything in the system right now that's using coal. But I'll check. If not, we can probably send it over to plastic bars. Okay. All right. Now we want to pick all of this up. All right, and now we have a lot of room to build other stuff if we need it. go. Let's get rid of these wooden poles. There. Okay, and we need a pole over here for this one too. Okay, and let's start auto-trashing wooden power poles as well. I don't need steel furnaces. And I always end up picking up a few logistic spots when I'm doing this kind of thing. All right, so let's pick that up, and we'll leave the rest the way that it is for now. Okay. And actually, I should run these through a balancer as well before they go onto the bus. So let's do that. We'll do that right here. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay. Okay, and the base has copper again. All right, let's see how our power is doing. No problem at all. Uranium production, fuel cell production. Looks like we've got a full chest. Yeah, and we've got plenty of uranium 235, 238, whatever, whichever one is the good one. Okay. We could start upgrading the bus. Well, let's upgrade the machines first, and then we'll see where we have bottlenecks in supply, and that's where we'll upgrade the belts on the bus. I mean, either way, I think we want to upgrade them to blue, but I'd like to upgrade the equipment first. So let's start building some of this stuff. And what I'd like to do next, now that I've got iron and copper upgraded, is start to upgrade circuits, green, red, and blue. I want to do those next because I want to start making modules, and that's going to require a lot of circuits. Let's check the research again here just to see if there's any technology that we should have. We could get more robot upgrades. There are train upgrades. Yeah, let's, why don't we just keep doing all the research, I suppose, while we're doing the rest of this stuff. Okay, so let's look for the next tier of assembly machine. There's a Mark IV and a Mark V. And I think we'll start with the Mark IV because that requires speed modules and pollution filters, which we're already making. Whereas the next step up is going to require level 2 modules, which we're not making yet. So let's start with the Mark III. Or the Mark IV, rather. This one here, and we'll do this usual thing. Actually, we're doing it on that side. And I'm only limiting these by the chest, right? This should probably be unlimited. I think we're going to be using a lot of those. This one, let's increase the limit. Let's go to 4 stacks on all of these things. Okay, and I'll just do the cheapest research first and keep all that going. Okay, and then we can set a request down here. And we'll start making assembly machine 4s. And that should cover us for all of this. For circuits, what else might we need? What about refineries? Yeah, we've got Mark II and Mark III refineries as well. So let's do some Mark II refineries. Now, I don't recall, but I don't think I'm making Mark I refineries automatically at this juncture. No, I am not. So we will need to get that set up. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll use this to make the Mark I refinery. And then we'll put another one here to make the Mark II. And then we'll upgrade all of our refining as well. And I'll just use a long inserter to pass them in between. Oops. What does this take? All that stuff, and this takes... Yeah, okay. So I'll copy that. I wish there was a way that you could additively put these things in. All right, so we're going to need pollution filters. So let's put that in. And speed modules. And red circuits. And the red circuits, I'll just put, I don't know, 10. How many does it take? 10. All right, let's make it 20. Okay. We're getting a lot of logistics slots. Oh, that's surprisingly cheap research. Okay, we need RoboPort over here. So let's do that. So let's put one here. And we'll bring another one up here. There. Okay, logistics slot 9. Wow, this is getting crazy. Okay, and then I'll limit this to 1 stack at a time because I don't think we're going to need more than that. I wonder if I have any refineries in my network. I do. I've got 20. Okay, so let's add refineries to this request, and that way we can use those as well as, you know, making the new ones. Let's take a look at these assembly machine 4s. Okay, we've got 4 module slots. Good, and crafting speed on those is 2, and that is versus 1.25, so it's almost twice as fast as the yellow assembler. That is pretty insane. All right, last logistics slot. All right, so let's start upgrading circuits. I guess we can just click and drag here, right? That's weird. It looks like the graphic is off a little bit. Whoa. That is really weird. Well, that's interesting. Can't say that I like that too much. I mean, it seems to work, but that looks terrible. Okay. Well, tell you what, let's upgrade with the level 3s for now. And we'll see if we can get that fixed. I don't want to use it when it's behaving like that. This will give us a big boost off the bat because we're going from 0.75 crafting speed to 1.25, minus the speed bonus on the modules. So this'll help, of course, but okay. So let's put this on hold. I don't know if this is still crafting. Yeah, let's clear this for now. I'm going to put these back in there. If I let it go, then it's going to end up taking all of my stuff. Now we could help this go faster if we put in a buffer chest. Let's have this stop at, we'll have it stop at 50. Since we're not going to be really using a lot of those anymore. And then I can remove that. And then I'll put in a logistics request for 100. And then I'll also put in a request for speed modules. That way I don't have to only rely on these two machines for the speed modules. I can get them from elsewhere and they'll produce faster. I could also upgrade those. That'll help as well. Okay. Railway 2, let's do it. How are we doing on speed modules anyway? I've got 230 in that chest. Oh, okay. We've got quite a lot of them. Maybe I should remove the limit or increase the limit on those other ones since it looks like I'm going to be using a lot of them to build this stuff. Yeah, let's just go ahead and have them fill up. Why not? We'll use them to make, we can use them to make speed 3s anyway, which we're going to have to do at some point. Okay, so let's look at some of these, let's look at some of these power poles. We've got Mark II and Mark III. And these have longer wire reach and larger coverage areas. So in this case, I think we might as well just go up to the Mark IIIs. All right. So here we'll make the Mark IIs, and here we'll make the Mark IIIs. And here we'll make the big Mark IIs, and here we'll make the big Mark IIIs. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do this. Okay, and then I'll remove the Mark IIs since these are going to be passed directly across. Oh, and then we need requester or provider chests. All right, and we'll limit that to, yeah, I think 2 is enough. 2 stacks of each. And then we'll replace our requests here with the Mark IIIs. And we'll get 100 of the short ones and 50 of the big ones. And then I can get rid of these. And I can get rid of these. Okay, there's my Mark IIIs. And my Mark IIIs. Alright, let's check these out. Yeah, that's pretty nice. That covers a huge area. And what about these? I think these have a longer reach as well, don't they? Oh yeah. Awesome. Okay, cool. Railway 3. This will give us bigger and better train cars. Okay, how are we doing on my assemblers? We're doing good. Let's jump this up to 100. And I'm going to stop asking for these guys. Well, I suppose I should keep a stack around just for this stuff. We can use the cheap ones for that. Speed doesn't matter there too much. Okay, and then all these belts are going to have to be upgraded. And after this episode, I'll do some digging around and see if I can figure out how to fix that graphical issue with the assembler machines. Okay, I just need 3 more, and then this will be fully upgraded. There's 2. 1 more. There we go. Okay, so green circuits are upgraded to faster machines. We don't seem to be struggling on green circuits right now, though, do we? All the belts are full. Red circuits. Well, red circuits will be next, right? We need some help on red circuits. That is entirely too slow. But then they always are. I find that red circuits and blue circuits are always what I end up waiting for. I think in my next series, I'm gonna overbuild all the circuits to like double what I think I'm gonna need, and then maybe I'll have enough because it always seems to be the part that's too slow. Okay, well that's gonna do it for today. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. See you next time. Bye-bye.